Okay, so welcome back and welcome to the next video in the series of the Game of Life. And I hope you had a good sleep last night or a good rest or relaxation after watching the other video. And I'm hoping that you took the time to sort of do something silly and spin around and lay on the floor and just surrender, let go, give up, quit, quit all of that crazy stuff that the ego does. All that running around the room blindfold, which is really, and I'm sure you got this, it's just, it's a metaphor for life, really. We're in this room, and the room is called life, and we're running around this room blindfold trying to work out what on earth is going on, how to enjoy it, right? So I hope you surrendered all of that, and you're ready. You're ready now to go to the next step. So this series of videos and audios is very simple. I wanted to take some, the complexities of life and to make them really simple so that we can understand them. And they are really simple. Life is really simple when we align to our higher selves. So with that in mind, I'd like for us to take a moment now and to align to our higher selves. So take a deep breath in, hold it for a moment, and as you let it out, just feel a wave of relaxation coming down through the top of your head, down through your neck, down through your shoulders, arms, fingers, your body, your torso, chest, stomach, abdomen, hips, thighs, calves, ankles, feet, toes, tips of your toes, and just feel that wave of relaxation coming down through you. And take another deep breath in and hold that for a moment, and as you breathe out, just release, let go of any tensions, worries, stress, concerns, any thoughts, feelings, emotions, energies, whatever it is that is there, whatever you picked up during the course of the day, whatever concerns, all the daily stuff. Just let all of that go as you feel that wave of relaxation coming down through your body and out through the soles of your feet, and just release that, let it go back to the universe, gone forever, never ever to return. Okay. So feeling nice and centered now, and just as you breathe in and out, just allow a column of beautiful golden, living, loving, vibratory light to come down through your crown chakra, down through your head, through your neck, through your shoulders, arms, hands, fingers, through your chest, and you can imagine this golden light as it moves down through your body. You can feel this golden light. You can know that this golden light is moving down through you, filling every fiber of your body. Abdomen, hips, legs, calves, feet, filling every single molecule, atom, and all the spaces in between, even the quantum particles and the spaces in between the quantum particles, absolutely filling all of your body with this beautiful, living, loving, golden light, the light of God, the light of you, the light of oneness, the light of creation, the light of who we truly are. We are all the light. And you've probably heard of light workers, and you know, just in everyday sort of language use where people say, hey dude, lighten up, right? There's meaning in the language. Okay, so you know, a while back I decided to study language because there's a lot of meaning in it. You know, words like I'm working on a project. Okay, what does that mean? A project, a projection of consciousness, a projection of your imagination. Okay, so words have meaning. So lighten up has a meaning. You know, if somebody's sort of a bit dark and depressed, you tell them to lighten up. So allow that light to come into your life and to be with you, and to nurture you and caress you and just be with you. You can do this anytime at all. Just breathe in that golden, beautiful light and just let it be with you, and breathe it in your body and breathe it out back to the universe. Okay, and breathe it in and breathe it out. Breathe in that golden light and then breathe it out again. Okay. And I'd like to ask for our higher selves to be present with us. So I'll ask my higher self and you can ask your higher self. And that is your higher parts of your consciousness. It's who you really are. It's your true self, your higher self, your spirit, your soul, your infinite immortal being. It's who you really are. So ask that higher part of your consciousness to be with you now, to be present. And I'm asking mine. And I'll ask my higher self to help me to give you the best guidance and information possible that I can give you at this point in time, and for it to improve continuously. And you can ask your higher self to give you the best guidance that is right for you at this time, and to give you the knowledge and the guidance and the information in a way that is right for you and at a pace that you can handle. And just know that your higher self totally loves you. Okay, the God force, which is who we are, has nothing but love for us, because we are it. Everything, all things are God force. And this video is very much about who we are. So if you can see on the first slide here, there's many names for the God force. So God, Allah, Jehovah, the Creator, the Universal Mind, Supreme Being, Thinking Stuff, the Light, Oneness, Love, Essence, the God force, Source Energy, and there must be, 500 or 1,000 other names for this infinite immortal being, this God force. And there is only one being, okay? And if you've studied some Neville Goddard, and I know quite a few people who are on this course have studied Neville Goddard, one of his major aims is to help people realize their true nature, which is that we are God. So, most of the religions, they would say, God is in everything. So if God is in everything, then God must be in me, must be in you, the plants, the flowers. And if we're in God, if God is in everything, then we must be in God. Okay. And if something doesn't have God force in it, it doesn't exist. Okay, it's not possible. All right. So we are this God force, and in the beginning there was this God force, and it wanted to get to know itself more. Okay, and I'll just move on to the next slide now. So the God Force, in its infinite wisdom, created these individualized points of consciousness within itself. And we know these as souls and spirits and the higher self, and they are the children of God, and we are the children of God. Okay, and if you look at this screen here, you'll see all these sort of orange and yellow dots, and these are these individualized points of consciousness. So referring back to Neville Goddard, what the God Force did was it created a separation within itself so that it could observe itself. Okay, and in order to observe itself, it had to create that separation. And so in the beginning, it created all of these points of consciousness, these individualized spirits, who then started to have personalities, started to have think for themselves, and started to create for themselves. And if you'll notice on all of my websites, there's a starry background with these twinkling stars. So the idea behind that is that all these twinkling stars are all these points of consciousness. They're you and me. They're all of us sort of twinkling out there within the one supreme being. Okay, so we have been given this gift of life, and our spirit, our higher self, who we truly are, is eternal. Okay, absolutely eternal. And I'll go into that a little bit more as we progress through these videos. So the God Force then decided it was going to create a bit of a playground for all of these souls and spirits to play around in. And in the God Force's infinite wisdom, it created Mother Earth, Gaia, which is, it's the it's the feminine part of the God Force. And one of my teachers, it says it's the original consciousness that the God Force created. So this is the oldest and the wisest and the most loving and been around for the most time parts of the God Force. So up here on the left, you can see up here in the light, you can see all of these higher selves, these spirits, these souls, and they're twinkling away like these starry background. They're twinkling in the light. And then there was this Mother Earth created down here, and Mother Earth is actually a living, loving being. So it's a living, loving playground, and it was created for all of us to come down and have a physical experience. A six senses. So we've got the five senses: the taste, touch, smell, sight, and sound. And on top of that, we've got our sixth sense, which is like our intuition. Okay. And this playground was created down here so that we could come and play, and we could have some fun, and we could meet each other, and we could have some physical experiences down here on planet Earth. I'll just move on to the next slide. Okay, so here we are down on this living, loving playground, having this wonderful experience. And in order for our spirits, which are energy, they're light, vibratory light and energy, and all sorts of complex vibrations and mathematics, etc. In order for us to have this physical experience on this physical playground, we had to have a physical body. And if you sort of cast your mind back to when you're in school and they taught you from, say, the Bible, there was Adam and Eve. So the God Force created these two bodies, Adam and Eve, so male and female, the yin and the yang, and stuck them down here on planet Earth and put a smile on their faces, and they got to experience what it was like to live on planet Earth, and also what it was like to experience each other. And so that the God Force, so that we could have a more conscious experience, so that we could make choices, something called the tree of knowledge of good and evil was created. Okay, and if you go back to the Bible, I think it was Eve first of all wandered up to the tree, picked a nice juicy apple, and had a bite of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Okay, so there isn't really any good and evil. That's just a point of view. What there is, though, and what this tree actually represents, is the ability to focus your consciousness in a particular direction and experience the karma or the results of focusing your consciousness in that particular direction. So if you focus your consciousness on all the good things in life, like if you've got kids, playing with your kids or with animals, or going out into the sunshine and the beach, or playing around in your garden, or sitting in the park, or swimming, or interacting with other people, your friends, etc. You're focusing on all the good things in life, and you're energizing them, and you're energizing them in your mind, and you're pulling those experiences to you. Now, if you were to focus on the negative things in life, and there's a lot of them out there, such as all of the wars going on, and sort of jealousies and resentments and angers, and this person's got that, and they did this to me, and they did that to me, and all this kind of craziness which goes on in everyday life, then you're focusing your consciousness into things which draw back karmically. They draw a representation of that into your life. So you pull to you an experience to show where your thinking is going. So the tree of knowledge of good and evil is a mechanism of consciousness by which we can tell through the experiences we have in life where we are focusing our attention in life. And again, I will go into this in more detail in the coming videos. Okay, so moving on to the next slide. And this is just a little summary slide. So up here in the light we have all of our souls, and the souls come down and they have these spacesuits, which is the physical body, and the physical body is a part of Mother Earth. Okay, it is one. We are one with Mother Earth. Okay, this is our true mother, our real mother. Our bodies, all the elements, all the minerals, everything in our body, the physicality of who we are, is a part of this gigantic being, Mother Earth. So we came down onto planet Earth to have this amazing experience, to experience happiness, peace, fun, joy, love, to experience all of these positive emotions and what it's like to actually have a physical body and to physically interact on a very close basis with other people, other souls, other spirits, other animals, other trees, everything that is actually planet Earth. So planet Earth is living. Okay, the plants are living, the flowers are living, the trees are living, the water is living, every single thing is living, everything has a vibration, and it makes up this one living being. And if you think about what's going on in today's day and age, okay, we are at the nth degree of separation in the global experience of planet Earth. So the craziness of the ego is about as far as it can actually get without it all sort of falling apart. And what we're seeing, if we look out there into the world and observe the people of the world, and we observe all of the crazy situations out there in the world, like the wars and the drilling holes and the the ways that we harness power from Mother Earth, which are absolutely unnecessary, like sort of the the nuclear power and the oil and the all sorts of things like that. We're really treating Mother Earth, which is our body, it's a part of our body, in a way which won't last. Okay, and again, I'm going to go more into this in coming videos. So what I've done is I've recorded a meditation, and it's a Mother Earth meditation. And the idea with this meditation is that you get to connect back to Mother Earth, which is your real mother. It's, she nurtures you, she loves you, she's totally abundant, she gives you food to eat, she gives you water to drink, she gives you sunlight to bathe in. This is all part of this ecosystem, a home to live in. She gives you friends, okay? So all the bodies of your friends come from Mother Earth, all right? So what I've done is recorded this Mother Earth meditation, and the next step is to play the Mother Earth meditation, and then after you've done that, we'll proceed on to the next video, which is A Child is Born, and we'll look at what happens when a child is born and how it gets programmed during its early years. Okay, thanks for watching and listening to this video, and I will see you on the next video after you've done the meditation.